The Mortar got a really interesting buff in the recent update, and here is what was changed. First, the 000 Mortar now includes increased accuracy from 001 as standard. Basically, the spread is less, so your mortar's more accurate. And next, the most interesting change in my opinion is the increased accuracy upgrade XX1 is now replaced with dynamic targeting, which costs $400 and allows your mortar to aim itself at the strongest balloon on screen or the area with the most densely packed balloons. And lastly, the Burning Stuff upgrade is $200 cheaper, but it's technically the same price to get Burning Stuff now because the XX1 is $200 more expensive as well. So with all that being said, I want to test out the mortar and see how it does with the new dynamic targeting. Let's hop right into it. So my opponent's going Bonnie here, and I'm bringing Striker Jones, and we are on the map of Banana Depot with the strategy of Bomb, Mortar, and Heli. And we're going to start with our Farmer and our Balloon Bot and our Bomb Shooter on last targeting. Opponent's going Bomb as well. Bomb and Bonnie is actually interesting. I don't really know if I've played against a strategy with Bomb and Bonnie on this map before, so I'm kind of curious as to what their loadout is, but my loadout actually should be pretty dang good on this map for a couple of reasons. One, Striker Jones obviously pairs very well with the Bomb Shooter and the Mortar Monkey. The Heli is going to work really well with the strategy as an old eco form, and the Mob Shove is really helpful as well. And on top of that, the new dynamic targeting for the Mortar is going to be a pretty interesting thing to test out, which is the main reason I'm going this loadout. So yeah, we're just going to keep sending these red balloons, so I'm going to be leaking quite a bit here, but one more boost of economy and I can get my cluster bombs and we'll be vibing. Leaks don't really matter that much because we have life rejuvenation with the Heli at the end of the day, so even if I get super low in lives, I won't be hanging on by a thread the entire match, which is nice. I do need to force the opponent's cluster bomb as well. Okay, we did that, perfect. I won't probably get Striker Jones down for a bit. However, Striker Jones is like one of those heroes that I always say you don't really need to get Striker Jones down early. It doesn't really impact the overall match a ton if you wait to get the hero down. So I'm gonna get bigger bombs down first, just to minimize the leakage, and that would be vibing. Now the good thing about this is, I was thinking, the new dynamic targeting is interesting, but I feel like a lot of the time I can probably just target the mortars better than the dynamic targeting. But the nice part about it is if I have something like Heli in my strategy, right, where I have to target the Heli as well, it kind of, I maybe don't want to target the mortar and the Heli in the same spot sometimes, so it kind of gives me some leeway there, where I can target the Heli but have the mortars auto-targeting. So it'll be an interesting thing to kind of feel out this game. Got our Striker Jones down though. On round, I think it was round 5 I actually got my Striker Jones. I tried to get down round 4, but I think I missed the timing, unfortunately. Round 5 is not awful, though. We will just keep on our ecoing it up and send in some white balloons towards the back end. I'm very curious as to what the loadout from player is still. Like Bomb, Bonnie, I feel like their second and third could be pretty much anything here, right? The thing about our loadout though is it can survive extremely late. Artillery battery spam with Striker Jones is very good. And we have like Balloon Crush for cleanup, so all we need to do is pop BDs. And the money game should be good as well with the support Chinooks. So I like this. Plus, on top of that, this map is actually one of the longest maps in Whole Masters. It's a difficult map, but if you make it late game with sufficient money, you can actually defend pretty easily due to the track length, which is really nice. They're sending me some yellow balloons here. I think we should be fine. They're actually balloon boosting at me. Do I need to react to this? Maybe use Striker Jones ability. Wait, where did that ability go? It's still flying. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we leaked a little bit to the balloon boost, but it wasn't awful. Maybe I should have upgraded heavy bombs on my bomb shooter or something. I guess I'll get heavy bombs right now, just to play it a little bit safe. Especially against these zebra balloons. We should be good now. We also have level 4 Striker Jones now, which is really helpful because our bomb shooter attacks 10% faster, which is great. Now the thing about this map is it is actually possible to fit a bomb, a mortar, and Striker Jones in here, and I did get my placements well enough. Okay, that's perfect. That saves me some money on removing an obstacle early, which is exactly what we want. It's Bomb Ninja Bonnie. Very interesting loadout, I've got to say. They're going for a counter espionage play. Okay. A Bomb Ninja Spike Factory. Okay, I actually kind of like the strategy. I do see the theory behind it. I respect it, you know. I respect it, Mr. Player. I'm going to remove this obstacle. I've got a feeling they're going to send me ceramics. Honestly, let's go for a heli. Kind of a weird play. but I think getting a heli on this field is just going to be a nice thing to clean up. I'm kind of low on lives, so I'd like to have it just for a cleanup option. Now, I can't actually use dynamic targeting on this, right? Dense. It says dense. That's actually kind of weird. And you can see the mortar is targeting a little bit, but here's the problem. When you have the bottom path on your mortar, which actually gives you dynamic targeting option, the problem with it is when you have bottom path mortars, you're always going for signal flares with the mortar, right? I'm not going to go for like an artillery battery cross path with the bottom path or a shell shock with the bottom path most of the time. And your signal flare, I don't think it's actually good on the dense targeting. Like, even though it's going to hit the most dense area, it's not really what you want with the signal flare. You want your signal flare targeted here to hit the balloons early. Wait, there's more than dense targeting. You can target on strong or dense. Oh, I didn't even know that. Okay, so there's multiple options. Follow mouse, dense, strong, set target. I really will maybe experiment with some of the other mortars with it, but I feel like with my signal flare, it's honestly still the best just to keep it locked in place. But just with how the upgrade is, I need hitting the balloons always early. At least that's my thought process with it. Still no rushes from the opponent. I think the later we go and the more money I have, the better situation I'm in. Because I definitely have a late game advantage over Bomb Ninja Spike Factory. Bomb Ninja Spike Factory is not bad by any means, but it's not going to be as good as my loadout late game. They do have Bonnie though. Bonnie is a money-making machine. How much are their crates worth? 260 right now. That's actually not as much as I would have guessed for Bonnie minecarts. Alright. Are they going to send me a fortified Moab? If they do, I need to be prepared because I'm very low on defense right now. I've been hanging on by a thread. I think I'll slow down my eco a little bit. Just go to Yell Balloon eco and start saving up for an early supply drop. Would be my plan. Now, I maybe should have forced more defense on their side. I kind of realized that I let this guy chill with like a 0-2-0 counter espionage this entire time. At this point, it's too late to force it because they have a really big spike pile on the back, and I would have to send too many camos for it to be like a smart economic rush. But I should have definitely sent something like round 12 camo-wise and forced more ninja upgrades. That would have been smart. Chinook is up. Perfect. And let's get this to... Or not Chinook, Downdraft is up, rather. And we'll get this to a Chinook pretty soon. Will be the plan. Chinook has now been bought. Moab. We can stun it with Striker. Do we actually pop the Moab without a Molar? I think we do. And that could just blow back the ceramics. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I don't need to buy any defense against that. That's nice. Oh, let's go to pink balloon eco now. I don't know why I was sending white balloons. Use this ability. They send out the beast. They're not going to pop the beast, though. They don't have enough spike pile, I'm pretty sure, to pop it. They'll do good damage against it, though. Yeah, the opponent made very good money, but wasn't an entire poppage. Alright, round 22. Am I going to get rushed? If not, we go for a support Chinook. And right now, it's looking like no rush is being sent. Another support Chinook on the field. Our money making is actually fantastic right now. We have 800 heli eco with these two things. And then we have almost 3k regular eco. And this is on Banana Depot, guys. A map that typically gets anti-stalled really hard. Like, normally you're actually pretty poor on this map. So, I'm very happy with how this is going. Round 23. Okay, I'm getting sent some zebras. How are we looking? It's looking like we're doing decent, actually, against the zebras. Okay. I'm just going to keep on heli farming. The heli farms being smaller in size is going to help out a ton here. Just being able to fit more on the map overall. I definitely like that. They didn't pop the beast entirely again with 2 deadly spike piles. Got good damage against it, though. Let me move my camera slightly because I am kind of blocking one of the deadly spikes there. Alright. Support Chinook. Everything's good. We've got 4 Chinooks on our field now. Yeah, like, here's the thing. If I go for an artillery battery, which I definitely should, just to be safe with our defense, I don't want to get the bottom path on it. Like, burning stuff on your artillery battery is useless, right? And then, in that case, I don't have the dynamic targeting option. So it's like, how impactful is this new targeting actually? I feel like it doesn't really make any difference, for me at least. Well, maybe it does. Actually, now I think about it, I might want to use dynamic targeting for, like, the balloon incineration. Because if I have a balloon incineration, actually having it on strong targeting could be pretty helpful. Instead of having it on set target. But early game, I don't think it's helpful, at least in this specific case. Late game, though, I can see a potential use for it there. 100%. They end up Spike Storming the Beast. The Spike Storm doesn't do extra Beast damage anymore, though, so that's not really gonna be effective. They actually popped it entirely that time, though. Nicely done. Got the $5,000 from the Beast. Can I fit another heli? Oh my gosh, dude, you can fit 5 helis vertically like this? That's actually kind of crazy. That is actually kind of crazy. Alright, more helis on our side. I'm going to stop my overall eco here pretty soon. Can I fit another one? I don't think so. I'd like to keep... I think I'm going to have my Bloon Crush down here, actually. All the way as far back as possible. This will be my Bloon Crush location. Just to give me as much time to pop these BEDs as I can get. Let's go 5,000 eco. We'll stop at 5,000. Will be my plan. Because our goal is actually to GG around 40 if possible. My opponent does not have any life rejuvenation with their strategy, obviously, so... And I think there's a decent chance I can do it with my loadout. They're also building up a ninja army, which is interesting when there's no alchemist in their strategy, or damage buffers, like an ice or glue. So ninja army is not going to really do that much damage. Alright, 5,001 eco, perfect. We're gonna stop right there. We'll build up a couple more Chinooks. Remove the rest of these obstacles. I actually should lock in place my Chinooks as well. This is something I should have done a while ago, and I always do with these guys, just to get them out of the way. I accidentally used my Striker Jones ability, that's fine. I think I send around 30 BD their way as well, just to kind of keep them on their toes, because there hasn't really been any rushes since this game, so I'd like to keep my man player awake a little bit over there. You know what I'm saying? Tell them that I mean business this game. So we'll send one. We'll see if they send me one. If they do, Mob Eliminator should be a pretty effective defense. And maybe a late Bloon Crush. Right now it's not looking like it. We sent them one. And we'll get a couple more Chinooks on our side then. Can you fit Chinooks up here? You actually can. That's kind of crazy. They can fit Chinooks all the way in the top here. This footprint of them is so small now, which helps out a ton. Alright, that's probably going to be the last Chinook I go for. I don't want to be too greedy with it. I don't want to be too crazy. They get Master Armor up. I'm assuming they can defend this. Like, just go for some Spike Storms or something. Alright. I start getting my mortars down here. Artillery battery spam will be the play for us. For BD popping power. The BD is almost damaged enough. They went for Carpet Spikes. Carpet Spikes is going to be really effective. Let's go for a Blue Incineration on our side. With the top cross path. For more damage. And we're going to put this on strong targeting. This is the time where the dynamic targeting actually will be useful for me. And I'm going to get one of those targeted there. Perfect. We'll get a bomb that's right there, just to play it safe. We want all of my mortars on follow mouse targeting as well. They popped the BAD entirely, nicely done. Alright. And now we take a defensive stance here, ladies and gentlemen. I think we are set pretty well, though. We have good money making. Sending that BAD might not have been the smartest decision economically, because I did lose a lot of eco and money sending that, but, you know, I can't let that player over here have a full ride. You know, I gotta give him some defense. Let's get artillery battery here. Look at my life count, by the way. 1,000 plus lives is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It's low-key crazy. But yeah, the artillery batteries get extra damage from the pop and awe against BADs. You can see the BAD plus icon on them, which is why it's effective late game. And then on top of that, we have Striker Jones, which will be level 20 here soon, which will activate all my artillery battery abilities instantly, and the abilities will do double damage. So that's going to be extremely effective. I definitely need to get this Bloon Crush here though soon. I don't want to forget that. That's important to not forget. Keep these heli farms up as long as possible. There's no need to sell them right now. A little bit of lag going on. My opponent's on 2 bars, which is a little bit frustrating. Hopefully that does not become an issue. Their minecarts are only worth $2,000, dude. What? Look at that. If they pop the minecart, $2,160 collect. That is barely anything for round 37. Player definitely should have greeted more with the minecart upgrades, in my opinion. All right, start selling off some heli farms here. Just in the bottom section, I think. We'll sell them off. And we'll get more of these placed. One thing I should do, I have 1 signal flare targeted down here right now. And that's going to decamo DTs at the back end. But I need to get multiple, just so then I don't miss any DTs with the decamo. That's super important. We'll get like 3. Or maybe even 4. I don't want to choke in DTs. That's very important here. And we can get a Bloon Crush on the field as well. Why the heck? Not a Bloon Crush. We'll get a biggest one on the field as well. Why the heck not? Start filling in the rest of the map with artillery batteries here as we get towards the back end of the rounds. The rush is going to come in here soon, so I need to be prepared. Follow mouse. These artillery batteries do insane damage though with Striker Jones level 20. Alright, when's he gonna rush me? His time to rush is running out. It's round 38, bro. And I have the life advantage. You should know that you need to rush me sometime soon. Round 39. I'll send them 1. Hopefully this gives them a chance to counter me. Yep, here we go. Okay. Let's use all these abilities. And then after the abilities die off, we'll use Striker level 20 ability to double the damage. Alright, Striker level 20 now. We'll tower boost as well. Ability. Oh, look at the shred. Oh my gosh, bro. We are obliterating the rush. This is actually crazy. My blue incineration's on strong. Alright. Stun. We are obliterating it. I need Striker Jones level 20 back, though. I need level 20 back. Is necessity. Okay, I need to target my mortars. I can't target them. I can't target them. There we go. Level 20. Level 20 again goes crazy. Come on, come on. Tower boost again. We're good, we're good, we're good. We're popping them, we're popping them. I need to get level 20 back again. Dude, this is gonna be nuts. Okay. Wait, Bloon Crush, pop the DTs. We're fine. Level 20 again. Round 40. I think we defend, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, the mortars are so good. The blue incineration with 300,000 pops. Abilities again. Tower boost. We defend, we defend, we defend. There's no way we don't defend here. There's no shot we don't defend here. There we go. Come on. Let's freaking go, dude. Mortar is so broken late game with Striker Jones. It's absolutely nuts. Even though I think the previous match was a good showcase of the Mortar, it probably wasn't a great showcase of the dynamic targeting. So what I'm going to do here is I've ran a private match against myself. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to send myself 10 sets of region rainbows and I'm going to see how well I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. With the 3 mortars and this on set target. And it's looking like the spike factory is taking a little bit of a beating, but it wasn't awful. Now, if I put this on strong targeting and I do the exact same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How are we looking? Honestly, much better. I'm not gonna lie. We actually did so much better that time. Huh. Maybe that's because the AI balloons were easier at that point when I sent the second rush, or maybe the dynamic targeting actually can be helpful. One other thing I did want to test though with it is test how well the 302 mortar would do on dynamic targeting, because you sometimes use the shell shock with the burning stuff crosspath. So we'll do the same exact test one more time. Actually, let's keep it on dense targeting too. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How is this gonna do? Ooh, it didn't look good. But I think it's because my signal flare messes up the dense targeting a little bit. Because the signal flare multiplies it. So if you're playing against a region Rainbow Rush with this mortar, what you actually want to do is kind of target your signal flare towards the back end of the map. And then if I send the set of rainbows, let's see how we do here. Yeah, we looked a lot better the second time around with the signal flare target back. Okay, so I guess the dense targeting can be helpful sometimes. Personally, I don't really see myself using it much besides the Bloons generation late game, but give me your thoughts as always in the comment section down below. But that's it for today. I'm Mike out. Peace, guys. Have a good one.